Do you remember the moment Klaatu stepped out of the silver ship and that bright white light washed across his alien suit, making everyone feel as if something impossible had landed on Earth? In 1951, families crowded around small, flickering televisions. And even with blurry images, the day the Earth stood still felt like a message from another world. But what no one knew was that the version we all grew up watching was not the full truth. Fox once had a darker cut filled with scenes they considered too frightening, too political, and too honest for the time. Moments showing Klaatu on a cold surgical table, Gort standing before the White House in silence, and a final warning so blunt the studio erased it. Today, we reveal 9 scenes that would have changed the film forever. The first lost moment showed Klaatu on an operating table in a harsh, icy room immediately after being shot. Instead of the calm hospital scene, we remember the original version. Showed doctors slicing into his alien skin as the camera pushed toward his open eyes. Robert Wise wanted to show that the real danger came from humans acting out of fear. But the studio panicked and ordered the footage destroyed overnight because America in the 50s could not handle seeing humans dissect a peaceful visitor. Another missing sequence took place during the blackout, when all power on Earth drops and Helen and Klaatu pull into a narrow alley as the world turns silent. The original footage showed a quiet, emotional connection between them as Helen tried to understand who he really was. It was not romance, just two beings recognizing each other. But Fox feared audiences would react badly to a human sharing a deep moment with an alien, so they erased the entire scene. Gort's first night was another shocking deletion. In the early cut, the robot did not wait to be activated. He walked out of the ship alone and moved through the park at night before stopping directly in front of the White House. The moment was eerie, powerful, and too realistic for the Cold War era, so Fox removed it immediately. The script once included a torture scene where General Collins used a heat interrogation beam on Klaatu. Storyboards show him strapped to a metal arc with a burning light across his face. But the imagery felt too close to real wartime brutality, and the censorship board shut it down before filming. A darker attack sequence was also removed. When soldiers approached the ship, a magnetic force pulled them violently toward the hatch until Gort stepped forward and stopped the pull. But showing American troops being dragged helplessly across the ground was forbidden during the Cold War, so this moment vanished too. Another lost idea was a dream sequence that showed Klaatu witnessing Earth's future. A silent nuclear blast swallowing Los Angeles and the planet cracking apart. But Fox refused to include such a terrifying vision during an era already filled with atomic fear. The crew also recorded a test where Gort malfunctioned and moved unpredictably toward actors. His flickering eyes and drifting steps made him look out of control. And Fox destroyed the footage because they wanted the robot to appear perfect. One of the most ambitious cuts was the Council in space. A grand sequence showing alien leaders sending Klaatu to Earth to deliver a warning. But the studio removed it because it was too expensive and too philosophical for 1951. And finally there was the original ending. Instead of leaving with calm advice, Klaatu delivered a strict ultimatum telling Earth that if humanity continued toward war, the alien worlds would not stay silent. Fox considered it too threatening and too political and removed it within hours. These 9 scenes show how The Day the Earth Stood Still was once a much bolder film, harsher, honest, and unafraid to question humanity. So tell me, which of these lost moments do you wish had survived? Comment below and remember to like the video. Subscribe to Hollywood Bulletin and press the bell icon so you never miss the hidden stories Hollywood tried to bury.